Happy Monday, May 17th, 9:12 in the morning, a.m., aka in the morning. I've got good news and bad news. The good news is I'm still sober from poisons like alcohol, and I don't know if nicotine's the poison or the narcotic or whatever the heck it is. I haven't smoked or drank anything yet. The bad news is I was sick yesterday and it got worse throughout the day, especially like midday. It didn't get worse, like the sickness didn't get worse. I was just getting tireder and tireder, more tired, and I was like almost done with my route, and I was like, I can do this shit. I can make it all the way home, cook my bison, eat that, and make it work. Then I was like, I'm not gonna freaking make it without pulling over to take a nap. And I was planning on watching my son last night, like having him come over to my spot. So I stopped at Wendy's. I got a pub fry, a large Dr. Pepper with ice in it. I got there's one more thing I got. I can't remember. But it was not that yummy, you know? And I was kind of disappointed, but I was like, I can't do this. I can't make it home without taking a nap and pulling over somewhere. So I was like, let me just get something to eat. Keep my hands busy. Keep my, get some sugar in me. What am I, Superman? I'm quitting 3 things at once. Junk food, soda, actually 4. So junk food, soda, cigarettes, and alcohol. It's 4 things. So I'm like, who am I kidding? So then I got home after I had the Wendy's, took a nap. Ex-wife called me. She goes, hey, we're cool to bring Orion over? I was like, actually, I feel like shit. And I was like, you know what? If I get up, maybe we're good. So I got up and I was like, hey. So I already fucked up. So I was like, I called her back. I was like, hey, I'll take him. Can you do me a favor though? Can you stop and get me a chicken fry from Burger King, a large Dr. Pepper with no ice, with ice, whatever, and original chicken sandwich, and the Whopper, no tomato, no onion. She goes, yeah. Oh no, I also asked for some Himalayan. I asked for, because she said she was going to Kroger, and then she was bringing them out. So I was like, hey, can you see if they have Celtic sea salt? And she's like, yeah. So she went to Kroger's. They didn't have the Celtic sea salt. They have it online, but not there in the store. So she's got the Himalayan sea salt, which isn't actually from the Himalayas, by the way. And that's for my bison. So I got that. She brought them out. I bust open she's like, can I have a chicken fry? I was like, yeah. And she's like, good thing you said yeah, because I'm already eating one. I was like, you can have as much as you want, because those are for Orion anyway. I got 2 sandwiches. She gets to the house. There's 1 sandwich in there with the chicken fries. No, now it's the Whopper, not the original chicken sandwich. And it's the Whopper with tomatoes on it. That's fine. Didn't throw a fit. Wasn't mad about it. I wasn't even hungry. I was just like, fuck it. Sorry for cussing. I already messed up today. Let me get some more foods I like. So this morning I decided, that was last night. And I also I cooked my bison last night. I didn't take my 1-a-day men's Pro Edge. Still haven't done all the research on if, what are all the vitamins I need to do the carnivore diet and be healthy. And I don't know what's all in the 1-a-day men's Pro Edge, if that'll cut it or not. But I will be finding out sooner or later. So this morning I woke up, I was like, I still feel like shit, but I feel a little bit better than yesterday. So I was like, let me start this bison thing so I don't, go wild with falling asleep on the way home and being upset that I don't have nothing to do, no candy to suck on, nothing. I was like, screw it. Let me just, till I get better, till I'm 100% again, let me just go get Which. So I got, I went to Which for breakfast, right? I got the large fry with the side of the ranch and the side of the Which sauce. I got the Italian sandwich, no tomato, no onion. It's called the Grinder. I don't know why the Grinder website's called Grinder. I don't know. I've never had it, never been on it. I just hear it's called Grinder, and I was wondering, as I was looking at the menu, I was like, first of all, this is a new option on the menu. I love Italian subs anywhere. This is like an Italian sub, so I was like, I gotta get that. Why is it called the Grinder? And then I was like, why is the website or the app Grinder called Grinder? I have no idea. That's a different tangent. So I got those two things. So now I'm good, right? Now I'm waiting for them to, she's like, it's gonna take a few minutes. I'm like, no problem. So I go walking around the gas station store thing. I picked up a Monster Recovery lemonade, a Dr. Pepper cream soda flavor, Mountain Dew, the big one, a regular Monster, the big one, and a vanilla Coke, the 12 liter, whatever, 12 ounce. And then a bag of peach rings, a little bag of peach rings, like the 2 for $1, but just one. And if they would have had a damn Boston baked peanuts, I would have picked those up too. They didn't have them. And then I got a buffalo flavored Slim Jim crunchy, I don't know, they're kind of new. They're all right. See, I messed up, but I was like, well, screw it. We'll start tomorrow, you know? I'm still sober. I still am 100% clean. This will be my third complete day once I go to sleep tonight of no cigarettes, no alcohol, no vaping. I'm not a vapor. Don't even worry about that. Shit looks stupid. Anyway. Also, we don't know what it's doing to your body. So I'm not trying that. That's why also, when I was walking around the gas station, I was looking at, stuff to munch on and freaking, what's that word? Gorge. I was like, well, I could get better if I take some medicine, right? So I was looking for some Dayquil. Now, had they had Dayquil, I would have picked it up and just not thought twice about it. Dayquil for the congestion. They didn't have Dayquil. They had these capsules that were like a generic brand of Dayquil. And I was like, well, all right. I looked at it. I looked at the package. It said 200. It said 120 or 200 something of ibuprofen. I was like, well, I don't want that. I don't want that. So I put it back. Didn't grab anything. I was just like, I feel a little bit better, and all I did was blow my nose all day and was happy. Hung out with my kid, had a good night, played on the motorcycle a little bit. The neighbor was like, you can go ride it up in our driveway so you're not so close to the road. And I was like, all right, cool, appreciate it, man. But we were riding it for a while already, and I didn't know how to get over there without going through the grass, because it is a country road, 2 lanes. I was like, I'm not trying to drive on the road to get over there, and I'm not trying to drive through the grass. I'm also not trying to pick it up and carry it. It's like 2 houses over. I could have. I was just like, we got stuff inside to do. We'll just go do that. We already rode. Here's that. Okay, song of the day. I'm gonna make that. It's Cupid's Chokehold by Gym Class Heroes. It's a great one. It was a throwback. I loved it when it came out. And what made me think about it was last night, there was some line in there, I forget, because it happened last night. And I was like, dude, I really did that with my ex. So I was like, yeah, it's a good song. And then I still don't have a quote of the day. Might come up with it in a little bit. I don't know. Careful what you wish for, punk. Is that what he says? Clint Eastwood? That's not how it goes. I don't think that's how it goes. So dreams last night. I had a dream. I was watching on the, like, from a balcony. I was high up. I don't know if I was watching from a helicopter camera or from like a balcony. But I was high up, and No, it was. I was watching it from a TV screen. It must have been shot from a balcony, or like filmed from a balcony, because you could see the whole scene, but then they zoomed in on this one particular police officer's face. So there's a lava thing. There was like lava coming out of the ground somewhere, and it looked like this SWAT team was like trying to get people out or something. There was like a group of 3 or 4 of them. They were around this lava, some molten rock material stuff coming out of the ground. And as they got away from it, they froze. But if they were in it, they were just like screaming in agony and shit, like quivering as they were like melting down. It was freaking wild. I don't know where it came from. But the other good news today is that was the only bad dream I had. And it really wasn't a bad dream for me. It was a bad dream for those guys. I was watching it and I felt terrible. I was like, damn, I wish I could do something, but I'm watching it on TV. But clearly there's nothing I could do. If I got close, I would freeze and then just be trapped by the lava. Anyway, the other dream was, well, I gotta find it now. That one stuck out to me. The other dream, I think it was a good dream. I'm pretty sure. Wrote this shit down. Oh, it wasn't a good dream. I had a dream our damn delivery vehicles, like we have ambulances that our company buys, like old decommissioned ambulances, and we put like the FedEx logo on them. Those were getting like robbed or something, or attacked, and there was this nurse in the middle of in nowhere. So there was somebody that was one of our coworkers was like, hey, I'm over here at this exit or this on-ramp or off-ramp or something. And I was like, I'm close to it. I'll see you. Like, I'll get there very soon. I'll come help you. They were like, we just been attacked or whatever. I can see smoke in the distance. So I see this nurse in this hill, like on a hill where I'm about to turn right to go meet this coworker that's been attacked. There's this hill and this nurse is coming down toward me on the phone. And I'm like, I don't like that, because I'm also driving an ambulance. So this is like, is this a pretend thing? Like, is she the one that attacked my freaking coworker? It was a woman in blue, and there was like a white t-shirt coming out of the top of the blue scrubs, but with the blue scrub pants too. So I was like, this is weird, because my coworker's driving a damn FedEx van, or ambulance thing. I'm driving a FedEx ambulance thing. Why is this nurse walking toward me? But I'm driving an ambulance. So I felt awkward about it, but that was the end of the dream. That's it. Yeah. I can't, I'm not in control of this stuff. I practice lucid dreaming occasionally. I rarely get there. Oh, also, I picked up Ferrero Rocher, the 3, I think it's fine hazelnut chocolate. They're really good. I figure if I'm taking a month on just meat, I'm gonna get all the sweetness I can in my mouth while I can. So there's a food shortage. Well, let's go back. There's a gas shortage. Holy moly. There's a gas shortage. Somewhere, I forget which news source, they were talking about how there's a shortage of drivers. Like, people don't want to work. Speaking of that, in the gas station I just left, there's a sign. It's been there for about 2 weeks now, and it says, be patient with the people that did come in today. People don't want to work anymore. We are hiring. I wanted to take a picture of it, because it's like, damn, ain't it real? Because I hear like stories of people being like getting the unemployment and then offered to go back to work, but it's like they're making more money not working than if they were working. They're like, why would I do that? And I get it. I just can't sit around all day. I get depressed. I get anxious. I need to be out. I need vitamin D. I need to be doing something with my body. I need to feel like I'm doing something in my community. I get like down. But so anyway, there was articles about the gas shortage. Like there's going to be a gas shortage because we need more drivers. I think like a week or 2 weeks before the initial Russian hack, that our government paid $5 million. This is the story. I don't know what's true and what's not. I don't make the news. I just read it. So it says we paid $5 million to this hacker group for ransom and in some cryptocurrencies because it's hard to track. So they got us. Biden's blaming Russia. I don't care who did it. I wish we knew why. And I wish we could sorry for cussing again. Bring back, what's his name? The CIA guy. Both of them. Not the other, the white-haired, creepy emo dancer guy, the WikiLeaks guy, and the other one, the CIA one. We need both of them to come back. They need to be pardoned. They need to be part of our fucking society. Excuse me, sorry for cussing again. They let out secrets that we as Americans, I feel, I'm a patriot, alright? But I do feel like we deserve to know that shit. We do. They're freaking heroes in my eyes. And I can't even... Edward Snowden, that's his name. Pardon his ass, Biden. Bring them back. They're essential. They're freaking heroes. Anyway. I forgot why I was bringing that up. But yeah, that's what it was. We need to figure out why they did it, and then we need to figure out how to not make them do it again. And we need people like... I just remembered his name and I forgot it again. I was going hard too. Damn it. Edward Snowden. We need people like Edward Snowden. Get up in that bitch. Figure out what's happening. Stop these mother lovers. And maybe, strike back. Like I heard this thing about Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It's like, yeah, it's terrible. We should never have killed that many civilians. But they did throw the first punch, So, I mean, yeah. I feel bad about the civilians that died. That should never happen. Now we're at a stage in society. America seems not to give a shit. But we can strategically, very accurately kill people. And we still use drones. But other people are using sorry for cussing again, chemicals, poisons. They're setting up damn spy missions when they did Jamal Khashoggi. They set up a whole damn Mission Impossible to kill his ass. That's freaking wild. We gotta use drones. We got the best trained mothers in the world. And we're using drones still. Like, we could use those, save those for, like, the big stuff. We don't need to be taking out civilians anymore. It's 2021. Anyway, I'm getting passionate. Check this morning, 214 pounds. I'll probably be 220 by the end of the day. I did eat a couple pieces, or a couple small bites of my bison last night, because I wasn't hungry. I tried something new yesterday at Wendy's. I did the pub fries. I've had those before. And then I did some sandwich. I wasn't too crazy about it. I also got a fry with that. Oh no, that's what I did. I did a 10-piece chicken nugget, spicy chicken nugget. I did 10-piece spicy chicken nugget. I love those. With ranch. That came with a small fry. Then I did the pub fry and the large soda. That's what I got at Wendy's. Then I hit a gas station. I got a Slim Jim. I forgot about this part. I got the Slim Jim and the Gob things that are like chewy Gobstopper things, but they're chewy. They got a bubbly texture. They're pretty damn good. My son loves them. I love them. There was one more thing. I forget. I got a bad memory. Anyway, yeah. 214 pounds, 6 foot tall, I haven't measured myself in a while. I've actually never measured myself ever. I've had myself measured, but I've never measured myself. I don't know how you would do that. It seems like a task. Just put a pencil on your head, but it's like, am I doing it right? What's the angle of the pencil, and how would you even know? I bet the best way to do it is to have like a remote controlled laser pointer in front of you in a mirror. Make sure the laser pointer is level and raise the laser pointer to just over your hair or head, so where you can see it on the wall behind you, and then look at the ruler. I would trust that more than I would a pencil line. Life's good so far. Yesterday was a good day. Today's a pretty good day. I only got 48 stops, 3 pickups. It's 9:30. Got out at a good time. Had some food. I don't feel as tired as I did yesterday. I woke up this morning feeling better than I did waking up feeling good yesterday. I don't know if it has to do with my body's like, the toxins are leaving you. You're going to feel better and better every day you wake up now without the poisons. I hope that's the way it goes, because I'd love to feel woken up. And I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure I got sleep apnea, but I toss and turn. I'll sleep with a body pillow between my legs and like hold it, like cuddle with the shits. I like something between my skin, you know, like my arms and between my legs and my calves and stuff. I don't like my skin touching. I sweat. I'm a freaking furnace. So I put a body pillow with like a silky ass, like cool pillowcase, snuggle with that, and then have like the breathable sheet over the top of me with literally, I got one in the window. I got a air purifier angled toward me because it's like a fan. I got a humidifier and fan in one, aimed right at me at the bed on oscillate. And I got the ceiling fan on in a studio apartment. I'm freaking hot. I toss and turn constantly all night, every night. That's why I feel like I slept better when I got drunk, because I didn't know, like I wouldn't even know if I was tossing and turning. I would just like wake up when the alarm clock went off and then go to work. Now it's like I'm noticing every time. I'm like, fuck. Just get comfortable. It's hard. And I'm congested. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Hopefully I'll clean up pretty soon. Clear up. I tried the bison last night with the Himalayan sea salt. It's pretty damn good. I did it with the cast iron skillet pan, and it's a Lodge brand, so it comes with this like, it didn't come with it, but they have like their own like brand of spray, seasoning spray, cleaner, all this stuff. You're supposed to do it every time you use it. You're supposed to clean it like almost immediately, dry it out immediately, and then spray this like seasoning oil on it immediately after you're done drying it, and you're supposed to kind of rub it in. So I did that. It's ready to go for tonight. This I didn't know. Bison's only good in the fridge for 3 to 4 days. It's either 2 to 3 or 3 to 4, but it's definitely been in my fridge for 3 days. So I have to eat the stuff I have made last night tonight, and cook the stuff I'm going to eat tomorrow today, and then cook that third packet tomorrow. Because it's been in the fridge, it'll be 5 days. But it says like if it's slimy, it's bad. If it's unbearable to smell, it's bad. And that first package opened last night, I didn't have either one of those. So we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. So the food shortage. I went to Which Wich this morning. Got the French fries, right? My favorite. They might be my favorite fries. I love Cookout's Cajun fries. And I love Which Wich. They got the crinkle cut fries. I get in the van, bust out my fries, right? I'm hyped to eat them. I pop open the ranch, pop open the witch sauce. I set them next to me in the part where I pull the door closed. I set them both in there open. I put the French fries up underneath the steering wheel, or behind the steering wheel in front of the dash and my speed and all that. I just stick my hand between the steering wheel, grab a French fry, pop it in the witch sauce or the ranch, and I eat it. I crack open the foil this morning on the fries. It's not the crinkle cut fries. It's regular ass, like flat fries. They're fat. They're McDonald's fries, but they're fatter. They're not too far off, but the crinkle cut's way better. And I'm like, does this have to do with the food shortage? Why are you switching up French fries on me? Like 2 days ago, their system was down. You had to pay cash. I was wondering about that. I was like, what is this? What is there's something going on. They're not wanting to freak us out, but they just don't have the food. Something is happening. Went to the gas station with they have donuts. I forget what it's called, Dough Daddies or something. On the way to work. Occasionally, I'll pick up the day before's donuts for the crew at work, where the people that to drop off or bring our packages to our van to the loading section. Bring them in for some donuts or something, because they're always talking about how they're hungry. Like they get there early as hell in the morning, like 1:30 in the morning, and they ain't got nothing. They can't leave. So we get there. They get there 1:30. We get there at 7:30 or 8. They ain't had shit but vending machine food. It's like, damn, dude, hook them up. They bust their shit. I'm like, damn, I got it bad. I lift heavy shit, put in my van, but they lift like 3 people's vans heavy shit while we're sleeping. They pooped. Give these people something to eat, and some of them I know they got 2 jobs. They work another job after that. I'm like, damn. There's people hustling out here, and stuff has definitely gotten much worse during the pandemic with the online ordering. We're gonna need a lot more employees. Every company is going to need a lot more delivery associates, because people are like, why would I go somewhere when I can just press this button on this device I have in my pocket and it'll be there the next day? Why would I ever leave the house again? And I get it. Like I said though, I have to. The only thing I've ever ordered online is a SpaceX ball cap, a SpaceX t-shirt, and some beard thickening pills when I was in high school. Other than that, I've never ordered. I don't order shit online. I go to the store. I go to the movies. As of recently, I've been ordering movies on what's it called? Some VR website. Oh, it's called Big Screen. You can sit there and watch. Like the other night, I think it was like $4. I sat and watched Interstellar. And they have 3D movies on there too. I'm hyped to try those out. But I watched Interstellar in VR. It's awesome. I sat there under the freaking moon with a fireplace, or fire pit, and just watched VR by my damn self. It was cool as hell. Interstellar. Long movie. Internet was lagging a little bit. I'm not complaining. It's a good day. But there's something going on with the food, the gas, I don't know if this has something to do with that ship boat that got stuck, or there's people really just not wanting to work. It's hard to get people to come back to work. The economy is, talking to my buddy Gutah last night. He was like, yeah, bro, the housing bubble I'm like, I don't know nothing about that, but I do know we're in trouble economic-wise. We're in trouble. There's something going on. They're not telling us. They don't want us to panic, but something's happening. And I'm a little concerned. Maybe a lot. Because I'm living paycheck to paycheck right now. I can't imagine what it's like for somebody that's living, like they did a thing, someone called Sonic, and they were like, hey, you all hiring? The guy's like, yeah. They're like, well, how much is it? He was like, or how much you paying? He was like, well, it depends on what you're doing. If you're a cook, we give you $11 an hour. He's like, well, how much is it if I'm a cashier? And the guy's like, well, it's $5 an hour, but you get tips. So it's like, why the hell would you go and work somewhere for 40 hours when you get $16 an hour in unemployment? I don't know. I mean, I would sit home too if I had that option, but could also do stuff. But I can't do nothing. There's nothing to do right now. So I have to work. Because if I took that unemployment thing, what would I do? Sit at home. Wait for my ex-wife to get off work so she could bring the kid out. I'd just be bored as hell. I'd be bored out of my mind. I wouldn't feel like I was doing anything for anybody. I'm not of service. So I don't blame the people that are taking unemployment, but there are jobs out there you could be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get a damn Lyft or an Uber from where I'm at to my favorite bar, and it's like 10 minutes away where all my favorite people are. You know? Not my favorite people. My pretty damn favorite people. But where I was living was like a block from the bar. I could get an Uber or Lyft. 10 minutes out, I can't get an Uber or Lyft. I don't know, but I mean, hey, people on unemployment in Versailles, Kentucky. I'd pay you extra money. Like, I got good tip for a freaking ride. I don't know. I'm not judging nobody. Life's good. Life is good. It's hot in here. Turn this AC on. You know what I'm saying? About to bust open these peach rings. Probably not. That's probably dessert. I might bust open the sandwich. Never had it. Should have ate some while it was hot, but I wanted to be a little bit respectful. Since I've got a listener in Ireland. I don't know the difference between Scottish and Irish. So I can't hear it. I know like in New Zealand, but not Scottish and Irish. That's a hard one. But it's cool. This whole thing's dope. I've always wanted to do something and have it on Spotify, and this is it. This is dope. Like, my music's not there. My music's not good enough. But this is there. In the first one, it took like a couple hours. And the second one I posted, it was up there like almost quickly, like almost instantly. So I'm hyped. It's dope. And I'm making these little card things. I put on like my stories and stuff. I looked up how to link a URL or chain a URL, whatever the hell it's called, on the post, so it says like more. You click it and then you can just click the link and you can listen to the podcast, but it doesn't do it if you're not verified. What? I don't get it. Or a brand. You gotta be verified brand or celebrity or some shit. So I don't get it. And if I'm myself, if I type in day on the job, it's not there. You gotta type in like day on the job and the episode. It's ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, this is fun. I mean, I'm kind of just trying to do this for like documenting the current status of the globe. And yesterday, the Palestine, Gaza, Israeli, that was the deadliest day. Sunday was the deadliest day so far. Not good. Also, in other news, a bleacher collapsed in, what the hell, where was it? Some European thing. 150 plus injured. I don't know if they knew at the time how many were dead, but it was terrifying. With the video, they have footage of it. I've always hated bleachers, but I love a gravitron. Put a gravitron on the ground, I get in there and drive that mother. Put it on full speed too. I don't care. It's spinning in circles. Like, where's it gonna go? Even if it gets off the little thing, it's a top. How much damage can it do to the people inside? You know? So I love gravitrons. It's the safest ride on the planet, I bet. But this damn bleacher situation, forget those. I've never liked bleachers. They're scary as hell. They're like, this little pipe is holding all these people. I hate going to stadiums where they got the concrete like roof above you, and there's 10,000 people sitting on that. Fat drunk guys jumping up and down, throwing shit at each other, starting fights. And like, that's not gonna crack sometime and just kill everybody underneath? I don't like that shit at all. Those shit scare me. I just realized I have weird anxieties. It's a weird one. That's a weird one. Be like, I wonder how many other people are thinking about that when they go to a stadium. They're like, if that shit falls, we're all dead. Everyone here is crushed instantaneously. I think about it. How much help you think them plastic chairs are gonna do? Them plastic fold out, pop your soda in, you pop your little seat down, they check under your seat. Might be a ticket. How much you think that's gonna stop that concrete UFO from crushing your skull in? I don't know. I bet it doesn't do much. I wonder if I walked up to a girl that was cute and I was like, hey, you got an OnlyFans? I'd be a subscriber. And then moonwalk off. Put a lot of shoulder action in it. Get them rotary cuffs? Rotational cuffs? What do you call it? Get a little rotary cuff action. And then hit that Michael Jackson 180. Bop, and just walk off. You think she'd follow me? It'd be dope. That's the pickup line of the 2025. Hey, you got OnlyFans? I'd be a subscriber. Dating apps have not worked for me at all. I've been on them for about 4 months. On 2 of them, I tried the Plenty of Fish. Didn't work. There was another one I tried, and I just got rid of it like right away. I still have Tinder and Bumble. Neither one of them. I've never met a real person on either one of them. Except for this bartender. But she was more like a friend to begin with, and we met in real life first. So I was just kind of like, oh, okay, so this thing does have real people on it. But I've still never been like, hey, you cool, we should hang out. I always say, this is my go-to thing. Because I'm not trying to be weird or done. Also, I'm not driving. Like, it's not worth it to me to be like, I'm going to go on this weird, strange date, never been on before, don't know who you are, don't know if your pictures are you or not. I'm not going to park the van at work, drive my busted-ass car to either come get you or meet you somewhere. I'd rather you just pop into the bar I would walk into. Like I would walk. I don't drive the work van when I'm going to drink. This is back in the day. But when I was going to drink, I would walk. Or, since I moved to my new spot, I would need a ride. So it's like I would get a ride. I don't drive to work, man. That's ridiculous. I'm not risking this. It's the best job I ever had. Some kind of action going on out here. I got stopped. This guy got his blinkers on. I mean flashers. Yeah, so I would always just say, hey, if you're ever in Versailles, you know, come out to Locals Tavern. Shout out Locals Tavern. Good people, good music, good bartenders, cool aura. And they'd be like, all right, will do. I've never met anyone yet. It's ridiculous. 7-point-something billion people on the planet. I haven't met anyone that is into me or is like willing to say it, you know, because I know a few girls I'm into, but they don't say nothing. It'd be weird, I think, to like say you know, like, I don't know, like the whole, even, I mean, maybe it's part of, maybe the pandemic's changed. I saw that, there was an article on that. The pandemic has changed sex life. That's strange. It's probably absolutely changed dating life. I wouldn't know. I was married before this started. I got divorced during it. I don't remember what dating life was like. I would just go places. I was working in body weld at Toyota. Making good money. 17 years old. I would get off on the weekends, you know. There was a mandatory Sunday like once a month. Or Saturday once a month, but have the weekends off. I would go to the mall, go to restaurants, movies, all by myself. Just did this shit by myself. I didn't know anybody. I just moved out here from San Diego and just started working. And that was it. I would just go to work, come home, go in the basement, watch movies, play video games, get drunk. Go to work, do the next thing, do the same thing the next day. That's what I meant to say. And so I would just, if I met someone I was into, I'd just be like, hey, by the way, I'm just wondering, you got a man? That's how I started. I ain't playing around. Because if you got a man, I'm not trying to talk to you. I live by the golden rule. If you got a man, I ain't trying to waste my time being like, you cute, blah, 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 all this shit. Like, I'm not trying to feed your ego. I want to know if you got a man. The reason I'm asking is because I'm into you. Wouldn't be asking if I wasn't. Okay? Just looks wise. And that's where it all starts. And that's, you know, for me. For men. I'm assuming it's for all men. You're not going to go up to some chick you're not physically attracted to from a distance and start, hey, I'm into you. You got a man? If you're not physically attracted. I don't see how that works. So that would be my question. It's my first question, because also I'm not trying to get beat up for talking to some girl I just met. Hey, you kind of cute. Oh, I got a boyfriend. I'm sorry. Oh, great. And then her boyfriend, I just fucked that up. Excuse me. Sorry for cussing. Her boyfriend comes over and knocks me in the face. I'm like, dude, I didn't know. Literally, my question was, do you got a man? She said, yeah. That's why I started out like that. So I'm just like, all right. Enough said. Thank you. Sorry to bother you. And if they said no, I'd be like, wow, if you don't mind me asking. This was when I was 17. I don't know how this shit works. I knew everybody I liked back in high school or in middle school. So now I'd be like, how old are you? Excuse me. If you don't mind me asking, well, how old are you, right? If they said they ain't got a man. And if they were under my age or just above my age and above 17 or 17 and above, because I was 17, I'd be like, cool, you seem cool. All right, take my number. I wouldn't take girls' numbers. That was the other thing. I wouldn't take their number. I would give them my number. Just to be like, I'm not going to bother you. If you vibe with me, hit me up. That was my go-to. That's how I met my wife. She told me she was working at the movie theater. Or my ex-wife, I'm sorry. She was working at the movie theater. I was working at Toyota. I went to go see a movie by myself. I got in the concession line. You know, get popcorn, beef jerky, all this stuff. And she goes, you seem like an old soul. You remind me of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. You know? I also she said, I think we're kindred spirits. And I was like, oh my God. And she was cute as hell, right? Cute as hell. I'm like, woo. I was like, I'm gonna go. I went and finished all the junk food I just bought from her. Like I said, thank you, you know. Finished my junk food I just bought. During the intermission, or not the intermission, the freaking previews, went back to her line specifically to give her my number. I was like, take this, you know, hit me up if you want. I think she hit me up the next day, took me to a hookah lounge. Again, I didn't know anybody. So this would be my first friend outside of my job that I've made. She took me to the hookah lounge. I knew right then and there, I was like, oh, she a freaking flirt. That's what's going on here. She put my hat on. I had this hip hop hat. It had Tupac, Biggie, and Eazy-E. All three of them. It was black and white. Black hat, black and white photos of them, and it just said hip hop. I had that hat, and there was this other dude at the table with us. He had a hat. She put my hat on, and then she put his hat on top of my hat on her head. And I was like, oh, okay. She a player. She a player as heck. But I didn't care. I was like, this is my only friend I got now. Outside of, I mean, I don't even know if we're friends, but she did come and pick me up. Hanging out, you know. Might as well kick it. I'm not mad. I was just like, well, I was into you, but if you're into like multiple guys at one time, I'm not into that. But then the next day, we hanging out, you know. She comes get me again. We go to this park. And she goes, I wanted to smash last night. And I was like, huh, that's funny you say that. I did too. That's wild. So we didn't get it on that night, but we got it on the next night. So we hung out 3 days in a row, 4 days of knowing this girl's name, and we're banging, right? I'm sorry for, it's very violent. I mean, not violent, visual. Not visual. It's graphic. I put it in the content thing. Is it explicit? Yes, I said that. I don't know why I'm saying this. Oh, this is what I'm saying is dating is freaking hard now. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know who is into what. I don't know how to go about saying how you doing, ma'am. I don't know if it's miss. I don't know if it's grizzle or grizzly bear. I don't know what to say to people anymore. I don't know if I'm going to get punched, canceled, or both at the same time just because I just wanted to introduce myself to somebody. It's a different freaking world from 5 years ago. I don't know. It's a pickle. This whole dang thing. The world's changing rapidly. But life's not too bad. I'm about... where are we at? 3-4 minutes from my first stop. Good chat. Thank y'all for listening. If you listen, you know, I appreciate it. Yeah, so I was saying this is kind of just like I'm documenting what's going on. Also, I had this diary kind of thing for my son. For when I die, he can look at it and be like, this is what Pops was going through when he was 24, 25, 26. Well, I'm like, well, if I just do this every day, he could just listen. I don't have to sit down and write. I might do that still anyway, but this is like the new thing, you know, recording, making podcasts and shit. And also, I heard this thing that it was like everybody has a podcast. Like 1 in every 300 people has a podcast. This might be the time to start a podcast. Is like now, because it's just gonna keep getting bigger. Oh, also, shout out to my brother Johnny Preston. Let me go see what his. He inspired me to do this because I was like, I've been wanting to do this, and we've been talking for a while about doing a show called Phone Calls, and that wasn't going nowhere. He's busy, I'm busy, we're on different time zones, you know. But he's got a show called Monday Mood, and it's Go Home Johnny, Jonny, on Instagram. He's got music also. The whole dang squad's got music. But yeah, check out his Monday Moods. It's not out right now as I'm talking at 10:01. It's probably No, it's 7:01 by him. So he's not even up yet. Of course he didn't post it yet. Anyway, check that out. It's entertaining. They got merch up there and stuff. It's a good show. Oh, excuse me. If you haven't seen, I think it's called The Love, Death, Robots on Netflix. It's pretty damn good. Also, my son was intrigued by the first episode. There's this like old lady, spoiler alert. This old lady cleaning her house, but she got this robot like vacuuming for her and folding her clothes and stuff, and this robot gets up to this picture of her and her dog and moves the picture to where the robot wants it. And the old lady's like, huh? No way. Moves the picture back. They're fighting over where this picture belongs on this mantle. My son's intrigued now. Now the dog's barking at, because the dog don't like the robot now, because he's like, you fucking with, sorry for cussing, you're fucking with my picture. That's my owner. You're messing with our picture. So now the old lady gets mad at this robot. And now the robot's mad at the old lady and the dog. So the old lady goes away in the kitchen or something. The freaking robot zips off this dog's hair with a laser. The old lady calls the freaking manufacturer of this cleaning robot. It's all animated. It's awesome. It's like a cartoon. It's cool as hell. And there's a couple like seasons or whatever. It's called. I'm pretty sure it's called Love, Death, and Robots. I'm gonna look it up. Internet's amazing. You have answers to everything in your pocket. And the only thing that can stop you from using it is the Chinese. I'm just kidding. It's the government. But if the Chinese wanted to take out our system, not the Chinese people, the Chinese government, the CCP, Chinese Communist Party, if they wanted to take out our systems, dude, we're screwed. Because there's not, oh, it is. It's Love, Death plus Robots. It's pretty cool. But yeah, if the Chinese, if the CCP and the Russian government and Iranian government all got together, they were doing war games together, okay? This should be a sign that we should stop freaking with everybody. Mind our damn business. Work on us. Because they were doing war games together. I'm pretty sure they're going to team up. It's not like, if they did it, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, no way. I see it. It's on the wall. We're screwed. There's no way. With China alone, I think there's 1.3 billion, 1.7 billion. I think it's 1.3 billion. Them alone, if they decided, if the propaganda machine put out, something about America's going down, we got to do something about this, I don't think it would be hard to convince the Chinese people that we're a problem if they decided to make it that way. And then Russia don't like us. We gotta relax. Everybody's gotta relax. Keep our cools. The people are fine. People love each other. It's just the damn media, the propaganda. I have no problem with anybody other than the freaking people starting problems. That's how I see it. You peaceful? I'm peaceful. I don't care. Do your thing. Start problems. I got my eye on you, but I'm not going to fight you until you come at me. You know what I'm saying? I try to remain peaceful. About to eat the sandwich. Thank y'all for listening. Y'all have a good day. Happy Monday. Tune in later. Come back and see me. Thank you. Bye-bye.